Do you often feel a lump in your throat, having to spit constantly, especially in the morning? The feeling of thick, uncomfortable phlegm in your throat not only causes inconvenience in daily life, but also makes you tired and lose confidence when communicating. Many people think this is just a symptom of a common cold, but in fact, the prolonged phlegm in your throat can originate from the foods you use every day. It is worth mentioning that, even if you drink a lot of water, use expectorants, or gargle regularly, this condition still does not improve significantly if you have not eliminated the root cause. Some familiar foods that seem harmless are the silent culprits that cause the body to continuously produce phlegm, making the throat always heavy and irritated. In today's video, we will clarify the reasons why you have a persistent phlegm in your throat, and point out 6 foods you should cut out as soon as possible if you want your throat to be clear and more comfortable every day. Next are some simple folk remedies that help the accumulated mucus to drain out on its own. The respiratory system will be able to clean itself, reducing respiratory problems. If you are tired of prolonged phlegm in your throat, watch until the end of this video, because the information we are about to share can help you change your throat health after just a short time of application. Phlegm is actually mucus secreted by the body to protect the respiratory tract mucosa from bacteria, dirt, and inflammatory agents. However, when the amount of phlegm secreted is too much and lasts for a long time, it shows that the throat mucosa is chronically irritated. Many people only focus on taking expectorants without knowing that their daily diet is the cause of this persistent condition. There are foods that, when entering the body, will increase the inflammatory response, stimulate the secretion of more mucus than usual, making the throat always wet, sticky, and uncomfortable. The first type of food that you need to pay special attention to is dairy products, including fresh milk, cheese, condensed milk, and cream. Milk can bring many benefits to bones and joints. But for people with sensitive respiratory conditions, the casein protein in milk has the ability to thicken the mucus in the throat. When the mucus becomes thick, the body will have more difficulty eliminating it, creating a feeling of choking, stuck, and forcing you to spit continuously. In addition, milk can also increase mild inflammation in the throat mucosa, especially for people with underlying gastroesophageal reflux. Using milk in the evening will cause more phlegm to accumulate the next morning. The second type of food is fried foods with a lot of oil. Dishes such as fried chicken, French fries, fried sausages, fried spring rolls, or fast foods all contain high amounts of saturated fat. When consumed regularly, this group of foods slows down the digestive process, causes heat in the body, and stimulates the respiratory tract lining to secrete more mucus to protect itself. At the same time, when oil is heated at high temperatures, it will produce oxidizing compounds that cause silent inflammation in the body, making the throat more irritated and increasing phlegm secretion. Not only that, fried foods also increase the risk of acid reflux, one of the common causes of people always feeling phlegm in the throat. The third type of food to cut down on is refined sugar and sweets. Candy, soft drinks, milk tea, cakes, sweet chocolate, and syrups all increase blood sugar levels rapidly. When blood sugar increases, the immune system will be temporarily inhibited, creating conditions for bacteria and viruses to thrive in the throat area. At the same time, a sugary environment makes mucus thicker and stickier, making it difficult to cough up phlegm. In addition, Sugar also feeds a chronic inflammatory response in the body, causing phlegm in the throat not only not to improve, but also to worsen over time. The fourth type of food is alcohol and alcoholic beverages. Alcohol has the effect of temporarily dilating blood vessels, making the throat mucosa more susceptible to congestion, redness, and irritation. At the same time, alcohol has the ability to dry the mucosal surface, forcing the body to secrete more mucus to compensate for the loss of moisture. This is the reason why after drinking alcohol, many people feel a sore, dry throat, accompanied by thick phlegm and discomfort that lasts until the next day. Not only that, alcohol also weakens the immune barrier in the throat, making it easier for bacteria to invade and cause chronic inflammation. The fifth type of food is processed foods and foods containing many preservatives such as instant noodles, sausages, smoked meats, canned foods, packaged fast foods. These foods often contain large amounts of sodium, colorants, flavorings, and chemical additives. When entering the body, they cause fluid imbalance, dry mucous membranes, and stimulate increased phlegm secretion to protect themselves. Regular consumption of this group of foods also weakens the immune system, making the body unable to fight off inflammatory factors in the upper respiratory tract. The sixth food is bananas. You may have noticed that when you eat bananas, you get a strange coating in your throat. Although bananas are a great source of minerals and soluble fiber, the problem is that when bananas ripen, they form a natural compound that increases histamine in the body, and this triggers mucus production. This is why people often notice a sore throat soon after eating bananas. If you already have sinus problems or persistent mucus problems, you may want to avoid bananas. Instead, you can try eating unripe green bananas, which tend to produce less histamine in the body. Traditionally, black pepper is sprinkled on sliced bananas to help reduce the mucus-producing effect. After cutting those 6 food groups, add in foods that thin mucus, reduce inflammation, and help heal your throat. Warm water is the most important factor, helping to thin mucus, supporting easier phlegm elimination. You should drink small sips throughout the day instead of drinking a lot. A famous study conducted in 1979 compared drinking cold water, hot water, and chicken soup. The study found that hot liquids immediately improve the flow of nasal mucus because the energy in hot water helps thin, stubborn mucus and lubricate the airways. On the other hand, cold water slows down the circulation, making nasal congestion worse. So, if you feel stuffy, try sipping hot water or broth to relieve nasal congestion immediately. Foods rich in vitamin C, such as oranges, tangerines, grapefruit, kiwi, guava help increase resistance, reduce inflammation, and clear the respiratory tract. Fresh ginger, turmeric, onions, garlic contain many natural anti-inflammatory and antibacterial compounds, which have the effect of soothing the throat and limiting excessive phlegm secretion. Another surprisingly simple golden remedy is to use raw onions and garlic. Raw onions pack a punch with quercetin, which can really help ease allergy symptoms like sneezing and a runny nose. So, start eating fresh, raw salads every day. Add some thinly sliced onions. Crushing garlic into your salad can also release allin, a natural sulfur compound that has antibacterial and mucus-clearing properties. This salad will be very rich, but you will soon notice that the mucus is cleared quickly after a few days, especially if you have a cold. In addition to diet, Lifestyle habits also play a very important role in improving the condition of phlegm in the throat. Staying up late often causes the immune system to weaken. The throat lining is prone to inflammation and increased mucus secretion. Living in a dusty environment, dry and cold air conditioning, and cigarette smoke are also factors that cause allergies and constant irritation of the throat. You should keep the air in the room humid enough. Avoid lying directly under cold wind. Limit exposure to cigarette smoke and stimulants. Another silent cause of persistent phlegm in the throat that many people ignore is gastroesophageal reflux. When acid from the stomach flows back up to the esophagus and throat, the mucosa will be damaged, stimulating increased phlegm secretion to protect itself. Eating too close to bedtime, consuming a lot of spicy, greasy foods and alcoholic beverages will make this condition worse. If you often have a lot of phlegm in the early morning, accompanied by a burning sensation in the throat, heartburn, and choking, the cause is most likely reflux. Improving phlegm in the throat is not something that can be achieved overnight, but if you persistently change your diet and lifestyle properly, after only 1 to 3 weeks, you will notice that your throat is lighter, less obstructed, and the number of times you have to spit is significantly reduced. The most important thing is to understand that medication is only a temporary solution, while food and lifestyle are the factors that determine the root cause of the problem. When the body is nourished with healthy, less inflammatory foods, the respiratory mucosa will gradually recover. Mucus will be secreted at normal physiological levels, and the throat will return to a naturally clear state. This is the most sustainable and safe way to clear phlegm from the throat. Continuous phlegm not only causes discomfort and loss of confidence when communicating, but is also a warning sign of chronic inflammation in the body. Cutting out 5 types of foods that increase phlegm secretion, including dairy products, fried foods, refined sugar, alcohol, and processed foods, is the first step to freeing your throat from a state of prolonged stickiness. When combined with a reasonable water intake regimen, natural anti-inflammatory food supplements, and a moderate lifestyle, you can completely improve significantly after just a short time. If you find the information in this video useful, don't forget to like to support the channel, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the latest health videos every week. Share this video with your relatives and friends, especially those who often have phlegm, sore throat, or prolonged spitting. Changing your eating habits properly can help many people improve their health with just a few simple things.